just...
I know you're frustrated, but I promise. It's worthwhile.
The only thing I'm worried about is it, you know, I'd like there to be less bugs during the competition, so we don't have to, like, worry about it.
Well, there shouldn't be any bugs now. It's just
we're having tech issues. Bummer. Okay.
Oh, I was just trying to fix the tech issues from yesterday.
It's okay. My 2 zombies that are online don't mind.
So I'm gonna. Now I just have to do a layout for all the other layouts that we have left.
Yeah.
Which is not much.
There's a girl in the kitchen and wake
Well,
up.
that should have broken his foot.
Well, he's got orange clothes. I was saying, who in the world owns
Yeah, I
anything
was
orange?
saying
I'm
you
glad I'm on the
actually
green
got
team.
orange on.
I like.
I
I
have
was
much that's
going-
orange, honestly. I was
After
surprised.
Lemon
I went the other direction, and I just wore Metroid-based shirts.
Huh?
Rob?
Yeah, Rob started at the same time at my job, but he's moved on. Bigger and better things.
Cool. Yeah.
I was hired a minute before Harley.
Really? A hot minute?
As I recall.
It was a real hot
minute.
minute.
My
Harley
employer
and I
was
were
one
all-
digit under.
Dude, I totally need you to join this company because you're not going to believe who I'm going to hire next.
Honestly, for real, I don't think they expected to keep any of us for very long. They're
That's
like,
what you're doing most of the time. They don't.
yeah, they were like, because they
have
were
a
just
churn
having that
and
like
they
problem
soon
with
churn.
Windows, and they were like, let's just get some like techs in here. Remember, they were transferring from like Windows XP to Windows 7.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how
man,
we got
just-
hired.
Ooh.
So they were like,
Ooh.
yeah,
I
we're
thought we were gone when
Ooh.
we
That's a
ended
bad
that
transition,
contract,
too.
yeah.
and especially living in North Carolina, I thought we were done.
Actually, wait, they were going to 7 or they were going to Vista?
No, they went from
About
XP
7.
to 7.
Yeah, no enterprise operations.
The company I'm
whatsoever.
with now, they have
It was all XP to
They have
7.
7, 8, and 10.
No one wanted to touch that. Ooh. Yeah.
Like, for a home use, Vista was fine. Like, people hated it, it was whatever. For a business use, though, it was just not the right thing.
Movie
Homies. That was
or
crap.
show, I don't know.
Totally broke.
It was.
Hardly broken. Half the time, any of the hardware you had, it wouldn't recognize it.
I
so
must have been just lucky, I guess. It was.
That's
I had
that's
something
one of the
for
major
the
reasons why I didn't
experience.
work for home use, is because it was pretty much
Which one is that?
Vista. It pretty much had no.
Yeah, I had this.
It was a driver nightmare for hardware.
These guys are. Well,
Yeah, I was pretty lucky with it.
Yeah.
I just liked how it looked.
yeah, I was like.
But
There
then
were
Windows
plenty
7
of good ideas.
looks like
along
If
the way.
you bought from a
Without
Dell
the
or
driver.
one of those that actually was in bed with Microsoft, then yeah, you had your hardware. But if you were trying to do your own thing,
Yeah,
trying to
you
put
know.
your own hardware,
Yeah, I
in,
installed.
I think it's the more stubborn you were, the more harder of a time you had with Vista. Like, if you really, really tried to make it do your own dance, then yeah, but.
Yeah, I spent more time fixing that for friends than anything else. It's ridiculous. I'm sadly that guy that everybody knows.
Yeah. I think probably
The vast majority of.
yeah, more than half of us here
Probably
are
that
are that guy.
I pretty much have logged me in, installed on half of their machines so that I can go there and see what they've broken.
I used to
I
have
have to
that
drive there.
on a thumb drive just to prank my friends.
But now, sadly, they screwed it up so it's no longer free, so I have to use
Yeah, I can no longer just install the
TeamViewer.
LogMeIn app on somebody's machine and control their computer from my phone when I'm in class or anything like that.
sadly.
I really wish I could Twix. I have a Twix wrapper that you were almost sitting.
Did you really have take all the Twix out of that bag that I bought? Yeesh.
There's only
Greedy.
2.
She's a Twix addict.
Wow. Good job, Terry.
Yeah, I got one.
Snake
and
all of our
she got one.
candy.
And those are
It's for
Jana's
everyone.
favorites.
Really?
It's for everyone, you know.
Yes, they are
Ah,
Jana's favorites.
You know that's actually a British candy bar?
There's only
A what?
2 in
Twix? Twix is actually a British candy
That's
bar.
weird. Huh.
Yeah.
It's weird that they only put that many.
It's
in.
called something
They
else.
should have given
I
us
forgot
more.
what
They
it's called
were
over
holding
there.
out on
It's
us.
exactly the same thing. They renamed it when they brought
Yeah,
it
they had a
here.
lot of different
People
names
didn't
for
like it.
candies over there. And their Kit Kat has a
would-
completely
would-
different
would-
flavor, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a different amount of bars in it.
Really?
Yeah, like in Canada. I know Ben was in Canada at the beginning of the year, and
Some sort of lamb.
instead of 4, there were like 3.
That's what you get with socialism.
Whoa.
It's got,
Starburst.
you got real at.
I think politics is a dice roll too.
Yeah.
Politics, religions, and sports right there.
Oh, whatever. Sports is fine.
Nope. Dice roll.
I feel like embracing stereotypes should be a dice roll.
That too.
Saying video games and sports can't mix. Especially because I just brought my NBA Jam cartridge with me.
If you pick on Canada, we'll take off the dice roll.
Pick on
I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure playing sports with a controller counts as sports.
I mean, it's just, the concept.
Yeah, I play basketball.
I could also wish I was talking about, I mean, if I'm here on Sunday, I'll be watching a Falcons game while being here, so.
I guess this isn't as much of a big deal. I only have like 4 layouts now to fix. But it's daunting that it doesn't work, and I'm so mad about it. I just want to like reinstall Windows on this machine. I'm gonna go get an SSD, reinstall everything, and just start over. Get a new graphics card.
There's some time for the marathon.
Kick a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Part 2. There we go.
Violence is never the answer.
Violence is always the answer, is I think what you meant to say.
Violence is never the answer.
It's always the answer.
So
Take a
what is
look
the,
through history.
What's the competition?
Violence is the answer to all problems.
Violence
And
is
the cause
solved.
of them as well.
There you go.
I think it was Highline
We have
that
no
said,
idea.
violence.
Oh my gosh!
Anonymous, thank you very much for your $15 donation.
Woo!
Morning, Anonymous.
That hacker group has donated a lot to us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Guy Fawkes masks were on sale, so they have extra money on them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Those V for Vendetta people, man, they keep
Those are
donating.
sweet donations.
It is.
It was
cool.
When it was playing during Zelda, that was the...
Yeah, the hardest part was
That's
when
an
I
awesome
was
shirt too. I
it's
like
like
it.
when I was
Thank you.
playing
You know
Link
how
to
many
the
times I saw
Past,
that in the past
and
when I
that
was playing that
sound
game?
kept playing.
I have to get the whole way through it.
How much
Alright,
how
so
much money do we get in halftime?
how much money do we have? $0. It's all for Child's Play charity.
Nice.
What I meant was, how much money did we win?
How much money did we raise? $17.39 it looks like from here.
What does that mean?
$1,739.
That means
American.
we're almost a little bit over $250 away
Pesos.
from unlocking another level of prizes, I believe.
So stick
That's true.
around, folks.
$150 away.
261.
$261 away from unlocking another tier of
I
prizes.
opened my father
You
and
should
I had
all
like
do
4 or
that
5
because
orange
there's
shirts.
really cool prizes going on.
And if you'd like to check out what the prizes are, you can go to
It's a commercial
GameOnMarathon.com
T-shirt, so I was like, oh, all right.
and look at what the prizes are, and we'll be giving those away at some point, most likely today.
We'll be doing a bunch of drawings during the competition, I'm sure.
No, it's
Yeah.
4 day.
It's a place in Ocean
Maryland,
City,
Ocean City,
Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah. Just like
Alright,
it's,
so we're good here. We're good on this count.
and then I forget what I have, some sort of Hawaiian shirt with it.
We are far behind.
I think a couple of other T-shirts happen to be orange. I guess maybe people choose orange for T-shirts so that you actually see them.
You guys will have an extra life if you guys get like a
Groups at Disney World.
Right,
So they
$29 donation.
You stand out like a sore
Oh
thumb,
wait,
can't miss.
no, it won't even be that much. You just need a $4 donation because once you pass this, if you pass it on time, you'll have 25 bonus points. So it'll be 125. So you only need a $4 donation before the tournament starts.
Or during it, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, we can.
I can do
How
that.
many teams do we have? Yeah, we got enough to start the
We've had 2
competition.
teams.
No, God, no. I'm not here really.
You're not here?
I didn't.
You're abandoning your team?
Yeah, I didn't rebel against my team and start my own team.
This
Yet.
isn't professional wrestling. You can't walk off on your partner in the middle of a match.
Oh, it's the barbershop window. He's just gonna kick me through that screen door. It's gonna be terrible.
You gotta be the Marty Jannetty of your team.
I refuse. I think if you look at the way this, I refuse to be the Marty Jannetty of any situation.
Oh, you know what's funny is I didn't start your timer again. How long? Yeah, a lot of free time. I'm gonna take off a half hour because I'm pretty sure I was doing tech work for a half hour.
Probably.
I need water. You didn't get some water.
So shortly, we are going to be turning over to the Grand Tournament, a competition between Team Link in green and the evil Team Samus wearing orange.
That's right.
Yep. If you donate money to preferably Team Link, for each dollar you donate, they will get a point. I'm pretty sure the points are meaningless, but
not anymore. They're actually
they have
about to
meaning now?
finally start meaning something.
okay, what do the points mean?
For every, I'm actually just gonna start
The
explaining
winner
this now. I
gets,
guess for every 100 points that a team has, they're going to have what Harley has just taken to calling an extra life in this tournament, and those have or can be spent by teams for various different effects, depending on which game we're playing. In this cool thing that I designed a few days ago.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. You know what? I'm gonna also set up some donation incentives, and they're all gonna be like physical challenges.
The winner,
Oh, I love Double Dare.
Double dare!
the
Plus
winner
two.
gets a
Oh, if we had Double Dare game, wouldn't that be great?
It would be great. So
What?
let's do 5. Fine. I'm gonna do what I wanted to do originally, which is we're gonna have one donation incentive.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it'll be good. You'll like it. One donation incentive. We'll put a dollar amount on it. I don't know how much. And we're gonna have things like do the Mario, you know, so that things that are gonna just basically take up time. But it's not gonna be for every game. Though.
Yeah, I want, or we should probably make sure that we allow at least some of the players to play so we can finish on time.
Yeah.
The Game on Marathon 4 tradition of let's try to make people not finish on time.
No.
As it turns out, we should stop that so we can finish the marathon on time.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that anybody from that team can do it.
Yeah, if we wanna.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have with more people from our team than this.
I'm going to assume so, Bonnie, because I was pretty. I remember you from last time.
I
Right
feel like
before I
that's what
was
people
asleep.
want. They want to see physical like challenge stuff.
Oh, bugging out.
So I'm gonna write it up a proposal for you real quick, and then we'll get to it. Oh, I
So
love this.
long. It was a few hours. You're fine. We love
Yeah,
you.
you were around here last time, right before when I went home and went to bed, and now as I've returned, you've come back. We're on a similar schedule.
We love all our viewers.
Is a bowl of noodles health?
Yeah,
And you're at full health?
yeah, she's been at full because she's not.
My
Any
goal was
fighting she's had to
going
do has gone through pretty well.
He didn't feel good. He slept for a couple hours, and then your mom took him home.
My mom! I wouldn't survive.
Oh
Aw,
man, I hope
that's-
I hope that never changes.
Well, that's family right there.
I remember when I was like that with my sister.
I don't.
I was probably the last time I was probably around this age.
I feel like I actually have a better relationship with my brother
I don't
now than I
recall
did
ever
when I was a
being like
kid.
that with my sister.
All grown up. Well, it's very good at the game to make it like you don't have to like go all the way perfect on those rolls because the arc is so wide. Where is it trying to make you go right now?
I'm not sure if that's not where I wanted.
It told you to follow the torches, so maybe I guess that's the only one.
There's more torches over here.
It's like
No?
those ones are lit up, so I
No.
guess that's something.
Yeah.
There's coins like everywhere. I'm not sure where it wants you to go. I guess I can just default to the place where the fire is.
Yeah. I can't get over there.
It's alright, just keep re-rolling whenever you get the chance.
Keep re-rolling.
Everything will be good.
Keep re-rolling.
Yay!
Dungeons and Dragons
This is looking
rules.
good.
Re-roll.
This is looking good. Oh, that left.
I found
Ah, I do.
another Twix.
Nice. Save that one for her when she's done.
I know. Third Twix.
Her hands are busy right
I
now,
can't
so
take it
I
right
know.
now,
I'll just
Steve.
put it right
save that one.
Oh,
set it aside.
oh,
There we go. Now
there
we're
we
busy.
go.
What? Game that was
Denied.
nonsense. It was uncool video game.
I am not liking this.
There. What is happening?
What?
I
Alright,
think
let's
it's.
find some
I think
other
it
ramp
wa-
and start this roll again.
I think it wants you to go like perfectly into it, not like
Yeah.
bouncing
Yeah.
off the torches at all.
That thing was not behaving. Alright.
Maybe you hit the
started
torches at
rolling
all, it
again.
just sort of flicks you away. Like, no, try again, player.
Just find a place to start a new roll.
Yeah, there's another place up here somewhere.
Oh, there we go. Fantastic.
I don't know if that would get me
Let's
enough.
find out.
That's a good question. Why do we still have that? I think that was from early this morning, and we had some tech issues, and that probably got overlooked in getting the camera up. But we will fix that.
I'm on it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Panda, that's just us having to fix a couple of other things, and I guess we just forgot to make the donation incentive change. Whoa!
Whoop.
I'm an all-star.
Alright. Nothing broke.
Standing on a rug, as it turns out. Yeah, check the stream to make sure nothing broke.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I'm good. That's a good one, Bonnie. I like it. Howdy buttons. Whoa. Why does this login button not work?
Pongo!
Hey.
Pongo, thank you
Pongo.
very much for the $25 donation. If you'd like, you can pie Jana in the face for that.
Can you?
$25, you can pie
Yeah.
whoever's playing in the face.
I didn't know that was a thing right
So
now.
if you want us to pie Jana in the face right now, all you have to do is say so.
Hey, Harley. Why is the login button isn't doing anything? It's like just a text.
Or do we have a $25 donation incentive for this game?
I'm super trying to find out, but this login button on the donation incentive page isn't working.
We do, and I may actually be completing it anyway, so
Nice.
I won't complain.
Hey, Harley, can I borrow you?
Yeah, if you don't mind me eating your sandwich.
That's fine.
What's going on?
Trying to change the donation incentives to put these ones on screen, and this button doesn't seem to want to work.
Which one?
The login button on this page.
You know what it is sometimes? You gotta lift the keyboard off your lap a little bit. Because the wireless, like, doesn't want to work.
But like, it's like selecting text and stuff. I don't know what's
refresh
wrong
the
with
page.
Tiltify website. Like, I'm trying to do this
I
stuff.
had her getting a drink. I got my
I'm
drink.
just getting nowhere here.
Wow.
So this just in, Tiltify's website is not
Tastes different out of
cooperating.
a straw than out of a lemon.
That's true.
Because nothing works right.
This website.
Do this.
It's not happening.
Good morning.
Is there like a, do you know the direct link to the login page?
Yeah, go to
Oh, I
Do you
GameOnMarathon.com.
want ketchup?
GameOnMarathon.com.
That'll
No,
work.
that is perfect. I forgot about the hash browns.
And then click on the donation link and it'll ask you to log in. Should be good.
Oh gosh. I've made errors in my life. Let's have to close things so that we don't log in. Workarounds. Yeah. But not authentic. Alright. Oh, never mind. This Tiltify is just being a little bit of a fun time. That's all.
Super Mario Race, yeah.
That was fun.
We've done it.
I will say that was enjoyable. I had a good time despite getting pied in the face twice.
But both players did finish.
And all I remember was beating Bowser and then flipping the controller like it was a bat and I had just hit him. And then almost dropping it on the floor. 'Cause I was so tired of that game by then.
Is Bonnie Bunny a Five Nights at Freddy's reference?
Yes.
My daughter is obsessed.
I have never played that game, but
I played it once, didn't like it. But kids are.
Yeah, I know Michael absolutely loves it. Ben, my husband's got it on the computer.
She knows the whole backstory that all the fans have made up and everything.
Everything.
She thinks there's a real Freddy Fazbear's Pizza somewhere.
So
In
maybe
Ohio.
I count on it. Alright, what was the previous?
all the marketing around that there probably is by now. Someone probably paid for the licensing on
There's
that.
a whole backstory like that. It started back in the 80s. One of the animatronics bit someone. She believes it's all true. She's 8.
Well, alright. Pretty sure that happened at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. One of the animatronics bit someone.
Right, well, I don't know. It almost certainly mangled someone, like probably some poor tech guy.
Yeah.
Alright, the power's cut off, right? There's your backstory.
I didn't understand what I was supposed to do in the game. It was like you just sit there and try to avoid them coming to jump scare you at the end. And you got to do it 5 nights in a row.
Well, that's a question for Randy right there.
That'd be a tough. Like, how do you what quarter of your hair would you do? Would it be like
The
a quadrant, or would it be like a ring around it somehow, or just like the tips or
I
something?
mean,
Or on top.
I could call this quarter. I've got the bandana over the head since the camera goes right down on my balding forehead.
Or just get some.
Definitely say a quarter portion your favorite color.
Yeah, I would just get tips. It would be ridiculous. Alright, I think that the incentive should be fixed. But I'm not sure. Because I'm still relatively new at this part. But feel free to take a look, and somebody, if you want to go to the donation page and let me know if the incentives look right, and then donate some money. That'd be cool. Because Child's Play needs all the help they can get, and we want to give it to them. I'd go to the donation page myself and test this out. And attempt to close this John page before the stream starts. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic.
Randy, would you rather dye 1/4 portion of your hair your favorite color, or dye half your hair the color you dislike the most?
You can come this way, Randy.
Oh, I'm not. I don't want to walk in front of you.
Oh, it's a
It's a stream question.
cutscene, right?
Oh, yeah.
So one portion of my hair, my favorite color.
Quarter of your hair your favorite color, or half your hair blonde.
Oh, that's easy. One fourth of my hair, my favorite color. Easy. Adam, did you want food? Did they even offer?
They did offer, and I was like,
Okay.
I'm all set. I still have wings in the fridge from last night.
Okay, just making sure. 'Cause I will go back out.
No,
Rob,
no,
have you eaten?
no need.
No.
Did you guys not get his?
I was
I
first on
thought
the
so.
list, right?
He was on his. He was the first order.
I was
Did
the first
anybody?
one. I'm the sausage egg croissant. No, don't worry about it. Don't go back out. Please don't go back out.
No, I'm going back out.
No, don't
See,
go back out.
Here was
But
the
nice to finally meet you, by the way.
Likewise, Rob. Then I'm gonna. I need to go pick up straws. They didn't give
Oh,
me
you don't have
straws
to go
anyway,
back
so
out.
I'm gonna go back out anyway. And I left stuff in my car, so it's zero problem right back there.
I'm actually blaming Maverick on this one because I shouted to him, "Wait, no! What about his order?" And he
I
just
know,
kept
because-
soldiering on.
Because here is where the miscommunication was. Harley gave me 2 orders.
Yeah.
And then put Maverick on the phone.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, so you gave me 3 meals. Is that everybody? And I was like, that's you?
Yeah, he
Harley?
named off names, and when he didn't mention him, I was like, wait. It just kept going.
Yeah, and
It's
so-
not on you. You couldn't have known.
So I thought that one of the orders that Maverick gave me was a repeated order from Harley because it was the exact same order.
It's all good. We can
But
make this
you know what?
better.
I'm gonna go. Oh, you wanted sausage, egg, and cheese?
Yeah. No, if that's yours, don't.
No. Well, by the time I get back, mine will be cold.
All right.
So fair. And I'll just get you a drink. What do you want to drink?
Thank you.
Diet Coke. Okay.
Or dye all of your hair a very ugly color.
Nope.
Depends
One
on
fourth. One fourth.
Yeah, I think Randy's going like a completely anti-blonde. I'm at the age
I don't
where
see where the last one's
if
at.
I dye my
Yeah,
hair
the last
any
one's
real,
just like the worst
not
option. I wouldn't
natural
want that.
color. If I dye my hair at all, I look like I'm trying to look younger.
I've never dyed my hair or anything, and I don't intend to start now. I think I got through 27 years without doing
I mean,
it.
if I had to
Good.
still dye all of my hair an ugly color, I'd still go with like, yeah, that whole tip idea seemed great.
Yeah.
Quarter of
It
your
would have
hair.
seemed like a much better idea if it were still like 2002, but it's, you know. Whoa.
I'm not going to the Warp Tour anytime soon.
Yeah, so you don't need colored tips on your hair. I got it.
Alright. When we get back, we'll be doing the competition.
And hold on.
Alright.
How do we screw this up?
No matter how.
How do we screw up a 1-car funeral?
Because the game of telephone is what it is for a reason.
Yeah, I guess. She thought that One of the orders was the same. Repeat it.
Because it was. By
I don't.
definition.
I don't like to be the person that's on the phone taking the order.
I'm never a fan of that.
Yeah, just for that reason.
Oh, there's a guy.
I know what you mean.
Attacking that pole.
I hate to be
There.
I'm
responsible for it.
sure this is the secret to the secret store.
Oh, it's.
I'm-
This is the movie.
Yeah, if I had to guess, this is probably the first movie.
Yeah.
Just judging by when it came out.
We're in a movie? Sweet.
Yeah. These guys are really just smacking up these vases. It's not very nice.
No.
No, right? She's just wrecking the place.
This really does look like a surprisingly well done game for a video,
I mean, yeah, like
movie video game.
licensed stuff can work pretty well as long as it's just.
Well,
like,
you know,
this lends itself well.
They
to,
licensed
you know,
the 3D engine from somebody, probably, so that already was a good start just to begin with. So,
Double-bladed lightsaber like Darth Maul, or a curved lightsaber like Count Dooku.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would manage a double-bladed lightsaber really well. I'm so clumsy. I feel like I would cut myself in half with it. somehow.
yeah, you cut your little legs and arms
Yeah,
off.
it's like whoops. Okay.
But a scimitar isn't exactly like does does a curved lightsaber does it have the same balance as a scimitar? Or can't imagine there's much weight to that.
You know, how's
So
the
it's
physics of that
probably
working with. Like,
well, the
energy-
physics to a
energy
lightsaber just
here?
doesn't plain work at all.
Yeah. so why even ask about it?
Okay, but
A scimitar.
we're in the movie universe here. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that the light has no weight of its own, and you're not dealing with the balance of a scimitar. Versus, you just have the control issue, like you're two-handed. You just have this like think of it like a joystick back and forth, and you've got your Wii controller for your curved lightsaber. So, what would I rather have? I feel like the double-bladed lightsaber would be a tougher weapon to master, but at the same time, it would give you more effectiveness against multiple groups of people. And if you are fighting, if you are in the situation where you have a double-bladed lightsaber, I'll bet you multiple person versus one person combat is probably something that happens often enough in your future that you're going to want that extended range. So I would have to go with training on the double-bladed lightsaber.
I mean,
Or is it a slower weapon and then you're in trouble?
It was the first one was just called Kung Fu Panda. But yeah, in the Star Wars actual movies, the only time that somebody ever had one of those double or two blade lightsabers, they did in fact fight more than one person at once.
That's right.
So it's a 100% rate.
Because that's the only time it makes any sense.
Well, yeah, like.
I don't think I knew that
But
Count
even
Dooku
still.
had a curved lightsaber.
Yeah,
Well, lightsabers can block,
the
too,
thing I knew
so-
about Dooku was like the way he stands like he's fencing, like because he's a weird old man, and I like that about it.
Yeah.
But was the light part of it curved? I don't even remember.
I don't remember, but I
I
guess.
didn't know either.
It would-
Obviously, it's
it would
not the
suit
handle,
his
that would be
character.
ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
I have blocked out the prequel movies.
I knew he had a double.
The second one specifically is a little problematic as far. It's the worst one for me, so I don't know as much Dooku stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of double-bladed lightsabers, there's part of me that kind of hopes that given that in the new trilogy Rey is like skilled with a staff-based weapon, that she ends up with one of those lightsabers because that'd be pretty cool. Because she already is able to fight with a staff-like thing.
Myself.
When you think about it, lightsabers must be crazy expensive to build, though, because
I mean, it's magic.
It-
It's like
it-
magic crystals. I don't know how much those cost.
Well, I don't know. So I heard some guy like on a desert planet that barely had any money made one.
Yeah.
Right.
But he also had like crazy magic
he had the
powers.
blueprints in advance. I got to imagine there's a huge amount of upfront this research and development costs.
He had leftover parts.
Just think
Yes,
about that.
lightsaber R&D is. I don't know. They should make a movie about that. If they really want to make a Star Wars movie every year, they should make that one.
Right?
It's Willy Wonka's
Star
lightsaber
Wars,
factory.
the lightsaber engineers. That must have been one of the books.
6 little children win golden tickets to the lightsaber factory, and madness ensues. And we all learn lessons at the end about how to be a good person. You know, for getting hit in the face with like a pillar thing, this dude's not losing a lot of health every time that happens.
Darth Rex and the
Dude's
lightsaber
tough.
factory.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's been a lot that's gone into how they're made and the mechanics of that. Just in like side universe stuff.
I'm not. I'm gonna eat it later.
I have to imagine
Maybe
this.
put it somewhere else.
I have to imagine the Star Wars universe is in some ways like the Simpsons universe in that they've pretty much done everything with the massive proliferation of media they have between books. And can't imagine there's a Star Wars product that you can conceive of that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they've been fiddling with the canon a little bit because they're reestablishing some stuff with the new movies and things, but generally they've definitely done a lot of things.
That sounds very Boy
Be
Scout like. You have
careful.
to make your own lightsaber.
Gino, please don't. Okay, good job. You won't do it on purpose.
Dexter's been spending a lot of time down there.
Yeah. They're making me nervous every time. But they're being very good so far.
If the video cuts out and you hear a bunch of people yelling at a cat,
That's not our fault. Go away, Gino. Go. Right? Or Dexter. But I don't think they do.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna.
certainly wouldn't do
They've
it
been very
intentionally.
good so far.
Yeah.
They're good cats except Gino doesn't really like to be loved.
He's a little older, I think. So
Yeah, he's an older cat, so
he just likes to take it easy.
Alex's cats are really old. And Alex's cat loves me.
Mom said you need to eat it now or start it out.
Well, I would like to save it.
Yeah, but Mom said you need to save it.
Alright, so
Oh yeah, I'm sick of bored Twix. I wouldn't eat it, but still. Where does this Twix come from?
You can
Because
go
he
ahead and
is
spoil
weird.
it, but I have not seen the seventh movie.
You should. It's good.
It's
enjoyable.
I don't go to the movies anymore. I think the last movie I saw in the theaters, Hateful Eight, actually. I was going to say Inception. I liked Hateful. It's a good once-through movie.
I hated that movie. That's like my least favorite movie I've seen in like 10 years. I
Oh
hated it.
man, I really liked how it was a shoebox mystery. No, is that the term for it?
I can understand that. It was
Yeah.
like find it extremely distasteful when the entire plot of a movie turns on there's a Shyamalan twist in that movie basically. There's just something that you could not have ever known about or predicted and the entire movie turns on it. I hate that movie so much. Also, just none of the characters are likable, but they're not supposed to be, I guess.
Well, yeah, they're not supposed to be likable people, and you don't really feel sad when. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, this is not a family-friendly movie to be talking
Yeah.
about at all.
Yeah, don't take your kids to see this movie.
Also,
Unless-
don't see it.
Unless you don't like your kids.
so
No,
here's
see,
my
see it once.
for the donation incentives,
Yeah, go ahead and see it.
It's a Tarantino movie. I mean,
what we do is we do physical challenge instead of like trying to interrupt.
but
we
I
just
don't know
do
why
something
Kyler's
like-
lightsaber
Have
was
their
weird,
epic
and
dance,
so
Right, but what we'll say is, you know, the person playing.
I thought he was gonna explain why the crystal.
Now, what I was thinking is, can't spell.
There we go.
Oh,
Fractured
right,
crystal
yeah, I
has
saw
with
that.
Extra
Alright.
plasma out the sides.
What we do is we make the person that is
it was a
playing
blender that the
do it,
artist was
except
on
for
while they made
if
up
the team
concept
captain
art.
says, you know what, we're not going to make the person playing do it, we'll make one of our bench people do it.
It
And
looks
we
straight at the
will
time.
pay a life to do that. That way we can incorporate the lives.
I feel like that's kind of a lame use of the lives. We already made a lot of it. It's basically you.
35 of them, though.
Yeah, but then we have all those other fun things that we can do with them. Like I don't know. Like we've got
It's the Bill
we've
Clinton
got all those
effect.
other ideas
Used
that we
it all
already
too much
had
and got bent.
that we could use those for, and like I just feel like there should be a 0% chance no matter what players are interrupted at this point because we're already a few hours out and we want to make sure we get through as much stuff as we can.
So we'll just have.
Hooray for safe spots.
I feel like it's just for entertainment value, so people can like. That's why I like things like karaoke and stuff like that.
yeah, I know. I almost
Yeah,
feel like it's
okay,
cheating, but I will take
So
it right
somebody
now.
does. So a bench person. This is
Or
gonna
just
all-
anything. Like if I feel like karaoke you can play one, you can do what you're playing. Like as long as you're not
Somebody
taking your hands
does
off
it.
the controller.
This can't be
Like People can. It's just whoever on the teams do it. Like.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's why
You can do like charades or something if anybody's like silly. Like you can do a bunch of weird stuff.
Correct. That's
Yeah.
why I was telling him stuff like Atario, the same thing. It's similar to group activity.
So
Same idea.
let me think here. So we got to do the Mario. Should we do hot pepper? How many people here will eat a hot pepper?
I've proven that I'll do that.
1, 2.
Craig cannot have one.
I'll be fine. Whatever.
I can't
I
have
did it
one.
last night.
When we say hot pepper,
Like he means the real like pepper, like the actual.
There are varying levels.
We'll let you pick what you want. Habanero.
It's everything from like
jalapeno.
So you
jalapenos
mean
and cherries
habanero.
all the way up to.
You can
out of
take a
control.
jalapeno.
whatever.
I think he's eating like a scorpion. So.
Yeah. I one bited a habanero a couple nights ago, and that was. They don't want me to do it anymore, but
I kind of
it
a
was
hot pepper
fun.
if it's sweet.
What?
I don't know if there
Here's
was.
you a bell pepper.
I'm like
Alright,
not
there you go.
certain. I'm gonna like go out on a limb and say that might have been the first time that blood was shed at a game on marathon.
I'm pretty sure it was.
So I made
This is
history,
cool.
and I do like doing that. So that's something.
I would say ice bucket challenge, but that seems like too much.
That seems
stuff.
like too bad thing for Jimmy's house.
Yeah.
We're indoors.
I think we do have a couple ghost peppers on
Should we
hand.
do a
But we're going to
pint
need a serious
for 25?
donation for that to happen.
I mean, why not? We have all that. We have all that.
Someone is going to have to put down
You know
some
what? I was
serious
gonna do a
money to
nice
Child's
one.
Play if we want to see
That's
someone
cool,
do the
right?
Ghost Pepper Challenge.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to make
Like-
5 incentives.
I mean, why not? Like
Yeah.
5 and 10.
We don't know what that number
It's
is.
true, but
Everybody
I
has
just
that
wanna
number
make
where
it
they're
simple.
just
Because
like,
we
oh,
have
gotta
these
do
things,
it.
You could have like, I mean, or we could
Conveniently buy it.
just 5 ideas. Because even if you can do this one, you want 5 ideas because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then
A little
chat.
safer back here.
And
let's
that
do it.
number
Let's
is
do it
certainly
next
well
time.
above 100.
Because we're
for
doing
me.
like a choose your champion.
I've seen
style
how that
thing,
challenge
all of
goes.
These, the competition things. Do you want to do like one of the numbers be swap out who's playing for a team or whatever?
Ooh, yeah. Swap
Like swap with a teammate.
a teammate. Anything else like that? Because we can get rid of competitive base.
I mean, if
I already advertised part of the face.
So,
Yeah, but it's supposed to be the cool thing to have at the end.
yeah.
Anyways. Swap out a teammate.
You could do a split controller type thing if you want. Like,
Yeah, split
because
control.
this is again a teamwork type thing. I'm gonna say split controller for Street Fighter sounds like the most miserable thing in the universe to me, but I would definitely like to try. It's like punch that guy,
It's like all
walk forward, jump,
hit the buttons.
hit a guy. Come on.
Just a jab.
If somebody could throw fireballs and do supers in Street Fighter with a split controller, you deserve to win this whole thing. It's like,
I can
hold on,
probably do that.
do a race
Yeah,
game.
that's a good slowdown. Have to be blind and have someone tell you what to do.
Yeah, you can do a blindfold thing if you wanted to. If you
Nah,
want to keep
that's
them
too
on.
interrupted. Too interrupted.
I mean, it's competition. It just means you can lose that right ball. Unless it's Street Fighter, which you just mash buttons and hope for the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave blindfold off.
Yeah,
Do the Mario karaoke. I didn't even spell
Yeah.
karaoke right. Hot pepper.
Nobody
swap,
in this-
split controller.
Let's say very few people on our incentive page have spelled karaoke correct.
Karaoke?
It's not easy.
Care and see. Hold on.
K-A-R-A.
It's Karaoke.
Yep. Got it up
Care.
That's going to be an incentive.
Okay, so I'm gonna spell it.
So what do you have to sing?
Oh, good lord.
There's an A before the L. That is how you spell it.
Really?
Yes.
It's weird.
Yep. It's not an English word.
Kara. Okay. Got it.
Alright, this bandana needs to be retied.
Alright.
It's a phonetic.
If we get a a single $2,000 donation, we'll do the Ghost Pepper Challenge.
Single $2,000.
Anyone wants to get $2,000 to Child's Play?
Just shave your head? No.
You know what? $2,000 to Child's Play. I'll shave my head too.
Wait, what were you saying? You
Ghost pepper?
Ghost Pepper Challenge. I'm talking about that in the chat.
Okay.
No, I'm not talking when we hit 2,000.
I know what you're saying.
Right. If someone drops $2,000, yeah, I'll either shave my head or do the
When,
Ghost
once you
Pepper
run up
Challenge.
the thing, there's another thing you have to do. There was like a 3-button sequence.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
It's okay.
Well,
Once you jump up in the air, there's a
most bank
3-button
branches
finish.
will be open until 12 o'clock if you want to take out a quick loan.
This is a rapid.
It is for charity.
It is for charity. Put it that way. Maybe they'll even knock a few points off the interest rate.
Oh, I should have played Parappa.
I need to borrow money to give it to charity.
That's gonna go over well.
At least
They're
you
gonna
got,
be like,
a line or
no,
something, so
you're being
gonna
reckless
try
with your
this
money.
one time.
This isn't an investment, it's just gonna go
But
away.
it's to help give children video games.
Drink in the morning.
It's for video games.
What do you got?
Yeah. More likely they're gonna
At least it looks like it's the same thing every time.
It is the same thing.
Excuse you.
Nice.
You can go to your bank and talk to them into donating $2,000 so you can talk. And I think that'll count.
Making a donation incentive.
$2,000 Ghost Pepper Challenge.
I'll put it on there. You're gonna do it for less than that?
No.
You might actually get it.
I might. That's what I'm worried about.
500.
I was gonna say if I put it for 1,000, it might happen. And I've seen how that goes.
Awesome.
So
I'm eating a jalapeno if that thing comes up. I had a habanero last year.
I got no problem doing a habanero.
He says this.
I'm gonna
now.
tell you
Not
something.
with dirties.
Dirties are real.
Dirties are real.
Yeah.
Dirties are like ghost pepper hot.
But I know it'll be bad.
As somebody who like drinks hot pepper,
I've
like has habanero hot sauce with everything I eat, his habaneros are the real deal.
Yeah, they kicked me in my butt. Kicked me in my butt, and I eat hot peppers. I go buy from the grocery store habaneros.
That's because
They actually made blood come out of my nose. Like that
Great
happens.
If
Oh,
they're
really?
ripening
Yeah.
on the
Wow.
It
plant.
was awesome.
I'm
Yeah, man.
sorry.
It was the coolest. I loved it. It was
They're a lot-
exciting.
they're a lot harder when they ripe
Like-
on the plant.
Okay, maybe loved is a bit strong, but it was neat.
Ghost Pepper might actually fall under that switch policy on self-harm. Actually, I think we already hit that. If you were bleeding out the nose, I think we already hit that. So, watch us abuse ourselves for charity on Twitch.
I try not to, but it didn't happen.
I think
Please don't report us.
Hi, Fitz. How are you, Harley?
Tice is talking to
Speaking
you.
of hot stuff.
Oh yeah, Tice is,
excellent, Tice.
I have not seen the video where some guy had a bath in hot sauce,
Tice was
I don't
hitting
want
on
to.
you.
but
see
that
that.
sounds like a very medically horrible thing to do.
I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
You had a
I
bath
saw
in hot
it.
sauce?
No, it's not hot.
Like, have you ever like worked with hot peppers and then used the bathroom
Yeah,
without
that's what I
washing
mean.
your
That's
hands?
so dumb.
That sounds like about
It's on
50,000 times worse.
If you
That's
find
beyond
that's
that.
the way that you find out about a little nick in your skin somewhere that you didn't know you had.
Yeah, exactly.
Just run your fingers through it.
Wherever
Go to the mirror
orifice
and
you
run your
have.
fingers through it until it looks nice.
I put water on it so it's easier.
Okay, you keep
If
working
there's
at
just a
that.
guy that could try that too.
Yeah.
And my eyes were open.
That happens
I think
sometimes.
only guys are done.
Are you scared or anything like that?
No.
No, so it wasn't like a night terror. I've had like night terrors where I've been asleep, but my eyes were open and I'm seeing things.
I'm waiting for this coffee to do something.
Like, I can't imagine it ending
Didn't end
well. Like, I gotta
Spoilers.
imagine the video cut off before they drove him to the hospital.
Right? It was just a lot of screaming.
And I gotta imagine the type of hot sauce would matter a lot.
In the bathroom.
Because, like, a lot of hot sauces are meant, like, Louisiana hot sauce. Like, not the good stuff like Frank's, but I'm talking, like, the regular store brand stuff in the red jar. You're supposed to mix it with butter. And I can't imagine that if you mixed it with the butter, the oils would,
Sticks even better.
I don't think, like, male or female certainly doesn't enter into the spicy equation. I don't think old or young, I bet you a lot of your taste buds, die. And being a smoker certainly helps with that.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Tongues
But,
have meat already.
right? I once got this bottle of this stuff, this spice extract. It's called Blair's 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
And it came in this acrylic jar. It had a really cool skull, or a glass jar with an acrylic top, but a really cool skull. But if I wanted to use the stuff, you had to pry it off. That was kind of sad. So I pried it off with a knife, had a cork in it, and after like a good hour of working with it, I finally got it off. And at this point, it was the middle of summer. It's like 95, 100 degrees. So at some point, I must have done one of these.
Oh!
Right.
Right in the eye.
Right. Well, I didn't really notice it then until my forehead was like starting to like, that's kind of hot. I guess I must have done this.
Hey, were you wearing gloves too?
No.
No.
I was like 20 years old. I was an idiot. So at some point, I go to take a shower, just like really not thinking about things, and that is the time. Yeah, that was not pleasant.
Ooh,
Morning,
boy.
Nautabot. How you doing?
Crushed.
Why?
Peppers in her eyes.
Ghost? Why would
Yeah, I
you
have no.
do
I don't
that?
have anything to do with that.
Crazy.
That's not. I don't know if that's a record. That's just stupid.
Yeah, that is. I've seen that on TV. That's
Stupidity
this
record.
girl in India totally like smashed him in her eye. It's a real freaking record. It's not cool.
Some people will do anything to be remembered.
I just imagine that she She took it like a champ, but I just imagine she'd be screaming.
Must have like no pain receptors or something.
Probably like.
Probably already blind.
And that.
Yeah,
there you go.
that would do that.
Right?
Could be. Alright, I gotta get the task.
Ah. Oh.
I'm doing it.
I can believe that.
Capsaicin is a chemical just like everything else.
Your mom's capsaicin.
Nice.
I can certainly believe spicy food is spice is a drug. Yes.
Well, one of the good ones.
Empires have fallen over spice.
Spice must flow.
I was trying to think of the Emperor, what their family name was, off the top of my head. Everybody remembers Atreides versus Harkonnen, but
They call this the Grand Tournament?
Pardon?
They call it the Grand Tournament or the Grand Competition?
I don't know.
You've called it both.
I've just been calling it the
Schedule says
competition
competition.
segment because I didn't give it a name.
Yeah.
I was up at 4:50 in the morning this morning. That's actually when I woke up. It is not when I normally wake up. It is when I normally get home from work.
Where'd he go?
Ooh.
There he is. Hey Harley.
Yeah.
You have a brush for Tara?
Just her fingers.
She's running around looking for a brush.
Sweet endorphins. I love endorphins. There you go.
Yeah.
He's here.
As somebody who hasn't seen this movie, I do not know how far in this movie you are.
Can we
I
use?
am.
If we get one of those donations in, because it's gonna be, can we do like a bid thing with our live?
What do you mean?
Like, if we get a challenge in and a dice roll, can we say, because we gotta decide somebody that's gonna do it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We can just let a couch person do it, but can we also like use our lives to make somebody else do it or something? It's up to you.
How would that work? Like,
Doing bids, be like, okay, well I'll spend one life to make you do it, and you'll be like, you know what, I'll spend two.
the only thing I was worried about with bid stuff, I do have one of them, and the thing I'm worried about with that is what if we accidentally like get carried away and run through all of our lives right away because we really don't want something to happen.
Also, Tice. Also, Harley, if you are interested Monday, we don't have to play.
Sure. If you're tired.
Oh, tired.
We'll see. I want to. I have every intention to. So.
Yes. I hope the mic picked that up.
How much are we doing this challenge stuff for?
What do you mean?
We do like 10 or 20.
Like the roll?
Yeah, the rolls.
Let's make it. I don't know. Like.
Do it. 15?
Yeah, 15 seems reasonable because 10's or 20 seems like too much.
Diet Coke
Oh, thank you.
for you, and I'm so sorry about the confusion.
Gina.
If it's a sign of how long it's been since, or like I've gotten a good night's sleep, I totally didn't realize that I have not switched my glasses since I got here. I'm still wearing the sunglasses I drove here on.
You get a straw. You get a
Everyone gets a straw.
Can I have a straw too?
Everyone gets a straw.
Even me?
Even you.
I don't want one.
I got an extra because I wasn't sure if I was
I'm
remembering.
gonna have to pay the tax
Super
on this
bright in here.
straw. I don't have it.
You already drank your drink?
I did.
Hey, Dad.
Power
Do
back.
the Mario. Yes. Talk to your mom. She's
I know, it's gonna have to wait a little bit.
That's fine. Get going.
Can Tice have a straw, Randy?
We do have an extra one, Ty.
Tice wants a straw.
Tice, you get a straw.
Everyone.
Everyone gets a straw.
It's the last straw.
It is the last
It is the
straw.
last straw.
Literally.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Burger King has more.
Well, in this house.
Right. Unless there was a strike at the straw factory. Didn't hear about that on the news.
Video games.
What's the plan?
What you got?
Pokemon X.
Nice.
Yes.
Excited for the new one?
Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool. That dude's just firing arrows at that mountain. Did not know it was coming.
Okay.
Also, not to sidetrack too much, but what character is Randy playing to kill me for pieing her?
Ooh, I don't know yet.
We don't know what her plans are on the D&D front.
Yeah.
The only D&D campaign I play in is actually I play a homebrew class made by a guy who runs a Twitch D&D stream called Critical Role, which you may have heard of if you like D&D. It's really good.
Yeah. You play on the Critical Role?
No.
Oh, it's like...
The guy who runs there, who DMs that stream, has designed a few custom classes for D&D. I actually use one of those.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool. It's like loosely designed based on The Witcher and stuff like that. It's really, really neat.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's the gunslinger.
No, I have one of. There is one of those in our campaign though.
Oh, really?
He's an NPC. I use that archetype as well.
I don't like putting gunslingers in too much.
I don't have a problem. Like, I'm not one of those. I have a feeling that just given the way that our views on things differ, I have a very encouraging attitude towards making things a little bit more ridiculous in my D&D games. Like, I like when the world has some weird twists to it, because we have our own.
I like it too. It has to be balanced is all I'm saying.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. But we're also the folks who are just sort of into the weird, entertaining, dumb stuff, so we're more than willing to have more powerful enemies if we have more powerful allies.
Yeah, so I wrote this wrong. So.
Yeah, I just Critical is just some entertaining folks, so I like watching them do stuff.
Here we go.
Can you go sit on the couch
Ted.
there, Michael, please?
Ted, nice
Hey.
to meet you. Thank you for coming, man.
Hey, this is Ted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Introduce everybody else. I'm gonna get
I know, right? You've seen us before, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
we watched
he's donated.
Yeah.
You will just
He's
have to
watched.
sit somewhere else, though.
We saw the Cliff Notes. We read the Cliff Notes.
Okay, good
Yeah.
luck, guys.
Did you see the stream go down multiple times?
He was probably driving here.
Yay!
No, I have not.
I have had a home already.
You'll notice that I'm always frazzled. I have it all along. And always working.
Hey, Harley,
Yes.
can you put on the website that Star claimed the...
Split controllers. Yeah,
Hey, we're in suspense.
Yeah.
but this is not right.
that she claimed? Oh, the Halo lunchbox.
You'll have to tell me it again.
Okay, Halo
Okay.
lunchbox is
So-
claimed, everyone. No one can have it.
Halo?
The Halo lunchbox.
Hello.
It's probably for Alex
Halo 5.
because
Alex
Alex loves Halo.
That's all.
I see the cats possibly got some of the mystery bags last night.
Yeah, at one point, probably. Yeah, one of them was having a boxing match with them, probably.
I see that.
Yeah.
I think
Gino won.
the bag's lost.
I'm pretty sure it's Gino. Yeah. I had to stop Gino numerous times yesterday from trying to tear up anything that was paper. Like last night, it was digging
Really?
through his desk, like Gino, going completely
This is good.
bananas. Literally, like envelopes torn to
I
shreds.
think they're like losing their minds with so many people being in the house.
Yeah, me too.
Gino wanted attention. I kept having to stand up and go pet Gino. So
Well,
then he would jump on the chair
Gino.
next to me and just stare at me the whole time while I'm playing. I'm like, listen, I'm busy over here. So anyway, Ted, this is the rest of the group. Rest of the group, can you introduce yourselves and say hi?
Is that on
That's
the team?
Rob.
Hi.
New also.
The lady playing is Jana.
Hello.
That's Dan.
Gentleman in green. I can't ever remember. Your
My
name.
name's Adam.
He's Adam. Because there's too many Adams. There's like 5 Adams here.
Really, just two.
Rob, we're gonna rename you Adam.
That's Craig.
And we're also gonna rename Robson Adam.
Really?
Yeah.
Robson?
So we have 4 Adams.
Oh, then you don't have
And Ted, there's
You
going
don't
to be a
have to combine
test
the
later,
name
so
with
you better remember
Radam or-
everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Is he joining one of our teams?
When is Adam G coming over? I haven't
Probably
seen him
on Team
before
Link.
you.
Oh, that's
Harley
true.
feels
Later, he just
maybe
crashed
all the
because
people
he was
like
still
that.
I mean,
on
they
That's
currently
right.
have, like,
2
just
hours
based on
past
the numbers, they have an advantage on who's here.
Yeah, I'm
So
not
right now
sure
they're
what
waiting.
we have to
They're
do.
working on Kung Fu. Panda Kung Fu.
Almost done.
Oh, Michael's in the back.
Hi.
Almost. I just gotta keep stuff.
That's Randy's second child.
Yeah, Michael. First kid.
The cat up there, his name is Gino.
There's another cat, the
There's
whiter
another one
cat,
named
Dexter.
Okay.
They're both wonderful.
I love those guys.
They're friendly, although Gino's a bit.
She's a little older.
Gino can be temperamental.
Yeah.
But
He's
he'll
older.
let
Shy.
you know. Like,
Okay.
he's not mean. He's not going to hurt you, but he might be like, "Roar."
Yeah.
He's just a little cantankerous, that's all.
Yeah, if you approach it
He'll
too,
give you like a
much
roar.
tankerous.
if you approach it too aggressively,
Oh,
it'll stand against you, but then it'll run away because it
Fastball
doesn't like-
special!
In fact, it's kind of surprising that Gino's here
Yeah.
with this many people.
You want me to put that somebody won something, right, Randy?
Which Adam is our Adam, not a bot? I don't
Yeah,
know.
if you
So
can
anyway,
put it on the to-do list
The stream.
and the website, that's star one.
The stream I am somewhere
Halo
about here. So
lunchbox.
if you sit on that chair, about
Halo
halfway
lunchbox.
in.
Okay,
You
Thank
can
you
stool
so
right
much,
there.
my
But
love.
generally, you just cycle in or sit in
Amazing
there.
for
Side
Randy.
room, and you just basically
That's my beautiful wife there.
go wherever you feel is
Alex
green hair.
I married her because she told me she was going to dye her hair green, and it took 11 years.
Well, somebody paid $200 for her to pay her the color of hair green. So
Wow.
yeah.
It took her 7 years to take my last name.
That's not a lie.
Nice.
Half of what I say is not a lie.
The other half.
The other half is just made up.
I don't know.
That's only true when you're standing at the exit of a labyrinth.
I don't know, not a bot. Which is your Adam? Not that anything rides on this particular answer.
Everything rides on it.
Not that anybody owns an Adam.
Who's writing what?
You got 40 million
Hey, Randy,
since
do
2000.
you want to put up the that necklace as like a $1,000 donation incentive? And if we don't do it, we give it away at the end.
Hey, Critical Role, shut up.
Well, she's already got it as a giveaway, right? Put it on as a giveaway.
Well, Craig is sitting next
I don't know what
to
time
Randy.
I didn't really hear any of
put
that.
I'm not an Adam.
necklace?
Hang on, I'm not recording.
Yeah, I was confused there too. I
Yeah.
didn't think you
Do we put the necklace up
We've
as
got
a reward
Craig,
for
Randy,
$1,000?
Jana, Best Adam.
Yeah, I think you are the best Adam
If we
according to
get to
Autobot, which is...
$1,000
No, it's a prize for whoever drops
So I think it
$1,000.
might be Best Adam. That would be awesome.
They can have it.
The necklace is worth about
Maybe they thought
$700
her
to
name is
$800.
Oh, if they thought if they
So
thought
I'd
she
say
was Randy,
$750.
then I must be the Adam. And thank you very much.
Yeah, if you were to go and buy
Wait,
that,
why-
Honestly,
it's
not
about
sure who you
$800.
are, not a
Why
bot.
are you
If I
thinking
know
it's
you
value?
from
That doesn't matter.
real life, I don't know your Twitch handle.
The whole point
If I
of
know you
making
from
a
Twitch, I'm
donation
really sorry, and I don't
is not
recognize
that's the
you.
price of the reward.
That's
Thank you.
true. I mean, that
$1,000,
is true.
yes, exactly.
So
$1,000.
make it
You know what? You're right. I'm way overthinking it.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it's not an appraisal.
Yeah, it's not. You're not buying something.
Yeah, it's.
By donating.
He's the only Adam
It
in
is
the
a
room.
really-
everybody.
I mean, just look at Kickstarter and all the dumb fools who are willing to pay for something, well beyond its value there. So.
Well, in that case, actually, if that's the case, it's somewhat of a similar thing, is that you're more interested, hopefully,
In buying
in the
the
cause
item.
you're supporting than the thing you're getting.
Yeah, in most cases, that's not really what Kickstarter is. It's a
Yeah.
pre-order system.
Yeah, like for me, well,
Here we go.
The
a
one
lot of
sitting
the
next to
Kickstarters
Randy?
that I support are like people making
So this
tabletop
Adam.
games and
It's
stuff, and I just
Temple
want
Run.
I have
them
to.
make
I'm the
that
only
thing
Adam in
real.
the room, so
Right, that's the-
I have to
that's more
assume.
Do you mean Craig?
Yeah.
Not a bot? This
No,
is
I
Craig.
mean,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
guy
if-
guy was you.
I'm willing to be the best Adam. That's fine.
The guy,
I don't need to be an Adam to be the best one.
I'll
That's
be
the
the
fine.
guy
best
who was
Adam.
doing the potato salad Kickstarter,
I'll
that's
follow
he
that
was on your
sword.
program.
So they took advantage of that system
Yeah, that's what I'm
real
getting at.
well.
That's.
I want to know who Notabot is.
The Kickstarter story. It's a documentary.
Well, we know that they're not a bot.
Your mom's a bot.
Mom's a bot.
That's
Or
right.
if they are a bot, they are particularly well,
So now, if you're
well
really
designed
clever,
one.
Ted, you rush and steal the seat when it's available.
You would totally pass the Turing test.
I'm impressed if you are a bot. Absolutely.
See,
All
she's,
seats are
she's referring to
open.
a
open for the taking.
the Adam with the long green hair is the best Adam.
Yay!
There's no long green hair. Oh, right. Is it Anima?
The one in the chair. Come on, Harley. I'm the one waking up here. There's not a. Oh, Rob. That's
What's up,
Rob.
Neltron?
That's not the other Adam. That's Rob. But they could look similar.
Oh!
I don't. Really?
What?
Alright,
he
you're
doesn't
an
wear
Adam.
Wow.
And you're an Adam. And
Well,
you're
I'm
an
the
Adam.
best.
Everyone's an
I'm
Adam.
sorry, Rob, that I bring you here and my wife insults you like the first hour that you're here.
What?
What? What's that? What?
No. Not
You
a bot.
said he looks like Adam.
No, they could look similar from like a blurry
Adam
camera
Grass.
and a distance. They could look
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what I'm
Adam
saying. It would be a compliment if we're talking about this Adam.
Whatever, I'll take what I can
No,
get.
it's happening.
What's this about the watchdog camera that we can't really
Adam does not wear glasses,
determine
right?
who?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
It's like a game of Guess Who. Is he wearing a green bandana? Flip, 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 flip.
I don't remember what it was.
Everyone raise their hand and say, "Do you mean me?"
Do you mean me?
Yeah.
I'm Spartacus.
Well, we know it's someone sitting in a chair, so it's either Craig. No, we know it's someone
Same
sitting next
shade.
to Randy.
Alright.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Which
me. I'm the
could,
best
they
Adam
could
in the
be
world.
Jana.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go back to the Scooby-Doo look and put the hat back on, wear the neckerchief all,
And Tice,
why can't I remember his name
Tice,
now?
I did threaten Harley's life if he didn't marry me, so you're correct. That's how that went down.
He's, what was the blonde guy's name from Scooby-Doo? This is killing me.
Oh, it's
Fred.
Fred,
Fred.
thank you.
With the ass.
Fred, wasn't it a kerchief?
Oh man,
Yes, it was a
dude,
curse.
what I
That's-
think
I was
just
wearing,
happened
I was
just
wearing it
happened.
Fred style yesterday. I might go back to that.
Okay, that is. I worked with Adam, and that happened a lot.
It's beep beep stat is not a bot.
No.
It's pure
So,
silver, right?
so it's sterling silver.
Sterling silver?
Yes.
Is there a carat to that? I don't know.
No.
No, sterling silver.
Sterling silver is just the proper noun.
Harley is the Shaggy of the group.
Who can I be?
From Tice.
Thelma?
What?
Thelma. I'll be the Thelma.
You're
I
the
love
Shaggy,
You
Adam.
look like
I was
Shaggy.
thinking,
Yeah,
I would
you're the
normally be the
Shaggy.
Shaggy, but I
Totally
think
looks
instead I
like
called Fred. I am totally the Shaggy of the
Yeah,
You're
group.
the Shaggy.
Yeah.
He's even got green on.
Yeah, man.
Is her name Velma or Thelma?
Velma.
Velma.
What?
Yeah.
For 30 years, I thought her name was Thelma. I learned something
Because
new
that's an
today.
actual name,
Jinkies.
right?
It is actually.
Jinkies.
Jinkies.
I don't know who it was that made the Team Venture reference last night, but if you remember the episode where they ran into that Scooby-Doo clone at the Venture compound, just think of, remember, if anyone remembers that memory in chat or whatever, just remember that. The crazy Scooby-Doo clone group.
I don't know if we heard.
Nope, that's the wrong button.
Did I hear what?
See, Shaggy strikes me as one of those guys, and considering I'm the Shaggy in the group, this is going to be like, sounds like a horribly self-deprecating thing to say. Shaggy really doesn't seem dateable.
I mean, he's a burnout loser who doesn't do anything and only hangs out with his dog.
I was gonna
Like, you're
say.
right.
You're right. Hey Kelly, how you doing?
But,
And
like,
thank you
yeah,
very
to be
much.
To be completely honest, as like the Shaggy and Velma thing, like I went to a liberal arts college, and let's say that 90% of the couples pretty much fit that description. Burnout dude and nerdy girl, yeah, that's about right. I'll go with it.
Well, I went to WPI, so yeah, I've seen the Shaggy
Yo,
Velma pairing.
Clark
a
University, right
lot.
down the street, buddy.
I had that one.
Yeah, we went to college, let's say, about 10 minutes apart.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's the Worcester Consortium, boom.
It's the Worcester.
Yeah, like, what's W?
Worcester Polytechnic Institute.
Never heard of it, but
Once
you said Worcester,
it's the other.
figured out the rest.
It's the other MIT, basically.
It's the tech school in the Central Mass that is the butt of many jokes of different
Is it?
nature than the jokes that my school was the butt of, because we were all the hippies.
Your mom's hippie.
Poor baby.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Jessica.
Morning.
Good morning, Jessica.
Wait, what? Beep Beep was
For those of you tuning in, we're going to be getting underway with the grand tournament
Luke.
momentarily. We're still doing a bit of tech setup and whatnot for that.
Wait,
Thank you for the follow.
So doesn't that
Hey,
mean that
Neltron,
he
thank you for
literally
the
just has
follow,
to
buddy.
for his son?
Yes.
Which is hilarious.
I just
because,
realized
again,
that Luke and Adam are brothers. Well, I mean, I knew that, but I just remembered that. And that Adam.
Have a good day at work, Tice.
Adam.
I thought it was me.
We'll be here when you
Who
get
are
back.
Yeah, no, Adam and I, when we
You
worked
get
together,
mistaken?
we got our boss, our big boss who came by every once in a while, literally has just talked to me as if I was Adam a million times. And I never bothered to correct him, because why would I? It was too much fun to just let it happen and be like, yeah, alright, I'll get right on. And then just let him know and everything else. But yeah, like, I can understand it, like, if you're not paying attention, I could see somebody mistaking Adam and I.
I think it's the
Yeah,
hair.
it's the hair and just the general like way we carry ourselves.
I'm gonna let them. I'm
He's
gonna
just
keep the memory.
You're so
He's just the more polite version of me.
There's the one in the chair too.
Thank you for the follow, Tice.
And Robot Flop. All these
Tice, you
follows, you guys
weren't
are cool.
following us?
He unfollowed for a little bit.
He unfollowed so he could follow back.
You unfollowed in
So I
protest
don't
when we
say
did
nice.
something.
So I'm gonna say thanks.
Oh, by the way, Randy, it's Jim's and Jules Fine Jewelry now. No Bixby Knolls anymore.
They're in Bixby.
Yeah, Bixby Knolls is a location.
And
Yeah, but the name of it is like on the website.
if you read the full sentence, it says Gems and Jewels of Bixby Knolls and the other place, Belmont Heights.
Yeah, they're just advertising their location, just in case any of our viewers happen to be nearby.
Yeah, I'm putting.
You were thoughtful?
I put both cities so that if anyone there, reads it,
Oh, they have two.
yeah.
This guy again.
He's the villain.
Well, not that guy. I'm talking about the not the Bronze Bull. That's something totally different. The Trojan horse.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Trojan bull thing. Man, a Bronze Bull. This does not seem like the kind of game where you'd see a Bronze Bull.
Good. Oh man.
Slow-mo.
I think it's called Bixby Knolls, Randy.
BIXBYKNOLLS, I think.
Yeah,
Who
that
else?
sounds right. Yes.
Mhm.
Alright, cool.
I'm not a big fat
That's fine.
panda.
I mean, you can take it off, but I just would like
I
people
just
to know
wanted
where
to-
they're
I'm
located.
not a
Fine.
good guy. I'm not a bad guy.
Just a
I'm
guy.
rooting against you so much more now.
Just a guy.
Me?
No.
You're already
Now I've learned-
rooting
no-
against me, right?
Well, I am rooting against you because you're a jerk, but I'm not rooting against you specifically for this right now.
Wow. What
I
did
did
I do? What did I do to be a jerk? That's what I want to know.
Most things.
I've been the nicest guy.
Now that I've realized that there is at least one other person who would get dumb wrestling jokes in this room, now I'm gonna start making them less bad. What are the water barrels for in this fight? Or are those also water barrels like they were
Yeah.
last?
Is this the
one.
last
Is he gonna like start a fire or
This is
something?
it.
Alright, we got this.
Kick his butt, Jana.
You only have an hour to beat this guy. I think you can do it.
Viewers at home, this is the final fight of Kung Fu Panda.
Anybody who's seen the movie knows
Is
how it
Kung
ends.
Fu Panda or Final Fight?
Oh, what if Mike Hager were in this game? If you could play as Mike Hager in Kung Fu Panda, that'd be sick. I was considering bringing my copy of Saturday Night Slam Masters, which is the wrestling game that Mike Hager is in, but I figured that it's just hard enough to explain how to play that game that it would be pointless.
Who's Mike Hager?
He's from Final Fight, an old a little Capcom arcade game, like side-scrolling thing. He's the mayor of a city who's also a professional wrestler. He's awesome. His daughter is kidnapped in Final Fight, and he is one of the characters you can play as to go save her, along with her boyfriend Cody, and I believe it's Cody. Who's I don't know. I'm not up on my Final Fight lore, but Mike Hager's cool. I don't know. He's one of those weird like video game characters that people have an affection for just because he's so ridiculous looking. He looks kind of like a super jacked Freddie Mercury, who wears overalls and does pile drivers on people,
I can get behind that.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're Metro City.
That's awesome.
Video games are weird. I love them.
No, stop it, Poe. Stop.
Hey, Randy, wife? I was wondering if you were able to look on your phone to see the website and just check my donation and make sure it's correct.
What do you mean your donation?
My donation. Yeah, because I know what I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm not even done with it.
Okay.
We can do this is we can do quantity 1. Not that I would feel really bad if we like got 2. Can you guys make us another? We screwed up. No.
This is the man I was talking about.
Oh, he looks awesome.
He is a
He
very
looks
ridiculous
exactly the way you described him.
I do my best.
Wow. That was an impressive description.
This is one of Craig's strengths. My descriptions are usually like the thing, you know. Randy knows.
The guy. He's got dark hair.
And the eyes.
You know.
He has eyes.
Yeah,
And
he's
you know
got
how to
the.
get to the house? It has a black mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like a black mailbox. I saw
Yeah.
that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's really.
There's only
that's
one.
Really gonna help us.
The one.
The one.
All right. Any trash that needs to go out right now?
There's something over here.
I have a can to be recycled, but I don't. I think
I'll take that.
recycling is full.
It was here when I get. Oh, there's something in here. Never mind.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know how
okay.
old those tacos are.
Last night they were brought in here by Brandon and Brad, so
Should
I
put
wouldn't
the fair
recommend.
market value?
I recommend you close that again.
It'll list the price that you say. Here, let me show you what we got.
No.
And I'll give you a thumbs up.
I was worried about the parking
A valid thing to worry about.
after all the posts I saw.
Alright, so let me
And rearrange the cars.
Yeah,
And the super tournament, I figured.
It's up and
cars
down.
lined
Like
up and
attendance has
down
been
the
up and down. I'm really hoping a lot of people show up for this competition thing, because it'll be more. The more people we have around, the more like fun it'll be. Pretty much.
What is
Pretty much
the
1-to-1.
competition?
I haven't.
Are we
I don't
playing
think
a
we.
game against each other?
We're playing a bunch of different games against each other. There's like a multi-game thing.
Okay. It was here when I got here.
Yeah, Adam and Brad had that last night. I really recommend you get rid of it.
So.
Yeah, that's.
Anyone brave enough? Oh, maybe we
I
can use this as an
You
No,
incentive.
no.
If someone donates,
That's worse than the pepper.
Like, I would literally
you
rather
can't
do
even
the-
heat it up. You're not even allowed
I'm
to
gonna
heat
put
it
on
up.
the donation incentive. Dysentery taco.
I mean, to be completely honest, I would rather do
I'm
the
figuring it out.
habanero thing
Yeah,
than eat
absolutely.
fresh Taco Bell. So
Then fresh Taco Bell?
I'm not a fan.
I love fresh taco.
I'm not a fan personally. So the old stuff would be an immediate no. Favorite childhood TV show? Well, this is gonna be fun for all of us because it's gonna be like a bunch of different childhoods, given everybody's different ages.
The Flintstones. What's your favorite childhood TV show?
I'm gonna have to think for a second. Like,
You did not have to think about that.
cause like if it were cartoon, I would have one specifically, but then there were other shows that I watched.
I'm older
like,
than everyone here, aren't I?
there's
Yeah,
a very
we have the
wide
Flintstones.
range of ages in this crew.
You got less gray hair than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Take
if it
my
were,
shirt off. Look at my chest.
Yeah, I know. That's where it starts. It goes up.
Yeah, I got gray hair on my chest. I'm like, oh my god.
like it might be a weird answer, but when
It's
I
from
was a
being
kid,
dad.
I watched a lot of Simpsons with my older brothers, and like even when I was way too young to probably
That's
be
your
doing
childhood
that.
show is it Simpsons?
Kinda.
How old are you?
Yeah.
27.
That show came out when I was in high school.
Yeah, I
When
mean,
I was graduating high school.
yeah, I mean, I was born in '88, so like I was like, and like I had a brother who's 4 years older than me and a brother who's 8 years older than me, so like.
So it came out
It
really
was
when
like-
you were like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I was like really young, but it was just like kind of always around when I was growing up.
Yeah. I
And
can't
it
believe the
it
show
had
is
a
still
lot
on.
to do with like the development of my sense of
absolutely.
humor and stuff, so I really do value it a great deal. But if we're talking about like proper children's TV, like there were like those cartoons of the 90s, like Hey Arnold I really enjoyed. That's a fun show, I really liked it.
You're
I also
making
was
me
a-
feel so old.
I was a huge fan of like the
Yeah.
dumb game shows they had on Nickelodeon, like the Double Dare that I've already or that we referenced earlier. But
Yeah,
also I
everything
was a
had to
big
do with
Guts
slime.
fan.
It was all slime.
Yeah, I was a big
Sure.
Guts fan. As the fact that my Twitch name is Aggro Craig, you probably gather that.
I was actually in
I
love
named
with the
myself after
host
the
of
dumb
one of
mountain.
those shows, Summer Sanders.
Nice.
I was in love with her. So it was Double Dare.
Double Dare was fun. The Legend of the Hidden Temple was fun. That was a goofy show in which dumb stuff happened. They're making apparently some TV movie based on that show, which is hilarious. Ren and Stimpy was something. I will say that. I feel like Ren and Stimpy was like 20 years
Oh,
ahead. If you
Wonder
look at
Years.
like if you look at where cartoons are now, like all that weird like Adventure Time and all that stuff, I feel like Ren and Stimpy was like 20 years ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Like it was doing
That's like a
things
show that should be
then
on
that
now.
all those shows are doing now. Like it was crazy how like how fortune future telling.
The
Ren and
Wonder
Stimpy
Years
was.
is just not the best childhood show. Well, I was already out of high school. When
I believe that.
That's the best
I don't
show
believe the
ever
Wonder
made.
Years was on television when I was alive.
Yeah,
Wonder
was.
Years is
How
the
old are
best,
you?
best television show
27.
ever made.
When
Yeah,
was Wonder Years
was.
on?
It was in the 80s.
I mean, I was.
It was.
I was an infant in the 80s.
Yeah, it was
It was on
88.
TV.
It was on 88 to 93.
There you go. So it was around.
That was the best show ever.
I was 13 when it stopped
The
airing.
first video game you ever played. That's a tough one too.
Zelda.
Yeah, I know, right?
The first one I have like a lucid
Yeah.
memory of playing is
Mine
Mario
was a
3.
Radio Shack console.
Was it?
It was before like Atari came out.
All
Yeah.
the like
Yeah.
offering stuff.
Yeah, definitely my first thing I remember was Mario 3, but I don't know. There was a lot of stuff.
What you're doing.
Also, there was a lot of the NES Mega Man games that I played before I was old enough to actually play them well. But that's how it started.
First video game you ever did.
I'd have to go back to Intellivision.
Yeah, well, you had an Intellivision, you're the other guy?
Yeah, you were the guy on the street
I
who had
had-
the Intellivision instead
No,
of the Atari or
It
whatever.
was so much
No, that-
better
I
than the
wasn't on
Atari,
that
but not
street
as
at
many
that point.
people
The
had it.
controller for the Intellivision is such a weird thing, though. Isn't it
Yeah,
just like a
at
number
first I thought you
pad?
had
Like,
to turn it, but
yeah,
yeah,
No,
you had
it's
to-
just an old
yeah, it was a number
Yeah,
pad, wasn't it? Like,
that was my first console I bought.
Yeah, and it had like little inserts for the number pad
Yeah, you
too.
put a overlays they call them. Yeah.
for some reason, the one thing I can like, whenever I think of the Intellivision, I always just think of the zeros with the dots in them. Like I don't know why, but that was just the thing about an Intellivision.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like-
there's zeros.
yeah.
that have-
Their score display had the zeros with the dots in them.
Yeah, the original Nintendo had that too for the save game, so you could tell the difference between
The zero and the O.
yeah the 0 and the O. Jeez, that was so horrible back in those days when you had to save your game by recording this,
Yeah.
50.
The
Digit.
20 digit passwords.
Yeah.
NAR
Television,
password.
You weren't saving your game.
Yeah.
Oh, the games were pretty short back then, except like Treasure of Tarman, the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons one. That was like the most advanced game.
Play some Zork. Let's go.
Yeah, I have that on my. I brought the retro pack.
Yes.
That's fine. I'm gonna buy it. Just do it.
I'm gonna hate
I
to
played
disappoint
Zork.
a lot of the
I played Zork when it was new
current. Nice.
on the Commodore 64. Yeah.
You would have probably appreciated some of the stuff that we've been playing around here, just because they've been in the style of that kind of thing. There was a game that was played a couple days ago in the Marathon that was actually designed to be in the style of an old Commodore game.
I love stuff like that.
Be like, did you look at
There's this game, Papers, Please, if you have.
Yeah,
Steam.
Papers, Please is so cool.
I finished that one.
That game's intense and weird and uncomfortable
totally
at
like
times, and
something
it's
I would
also
play in the
super
80s.
good. Yeah. Oh, Papers, Please is super neat.
Steam is like, it's got me where like, I got this wish list and I'm like, well, I'm not paying $20 for a computer game.
But if
Before
you
you pay like $60 for a
Yeah.
game when they were on the shelf, and now nothing's on the shelf, and now I'm like,
yeah,
I'm
it's
not
like
paying $20.
like yeah, like there's this weird thing where I feel like people perceive like, oh man, video games didn't used to be so expensive. It's like you are wrong.
Yeah, you were so
This
wrong.
Super Nintendo game was $85 because they could. It's like don't be that. Like,
It's
that's
true.
just how it was.
Most Nintendo games were $50 back then, and because of inflation, that was probably like $100.
I mean, like
nowadays.
Strider for the Genesis
Something
was
like
like
that.
$75 because
Even
it was
the
like this
Atari
cartridge
video
just has
games
more
were-
stuff on it.
Those
Yeah,
were
they were-
$45, $50 for a cartridge.
Yeah.
Atari cartridge.
And back then, that was like double.
Yeah,
Yeah,
video
like
games
how
have
much-
only gotten cheaper.
How much
Yeah,
that
I
is
mean-
now?
Yeah.
Harley.
You're just about done,
How
right?
much time
The
do I
raw
have?
price has been pretty much the same the whole
51
time.
minutes?
That's for
I remember Link to the Past
You're done?
costing $80.
Nicely
when it
done.
came out. $80.
You're done.
And now
Good
$60.
job. That means we can-
I paid $60 for No Man's
Yeah, we
Sky,
can-
and I was ripped off, but
Now,
Yeah,
you got a
sure,
lot
wait
of
for the
content.
reviews
It
for
might
that
not have been
one.
what you expected, but you
it
got
had a lot of content. It's just all the same.
give it a minute. I bet they'll. I
There's
hope that they can.
there is a great game hidden inside of No Man's Sky. They just forgot to put it in there.
Yeah.
I would
It was
never
a
arm
tech
wrestle
demo
against
for the,
Chewbacca
procedural
because I like my
generation.
arms and
Is
don't
that-
want to
It was
lose.
a tech demo for the procedural generation.
Did
Did you say
That's what you paid for.
The exploration was fun until you got the different planets. Like, wait, I've seen this animal, the exact same animal on several other planets, except then it had rhino hoofs, or then it had a stegosaurus tail, or it was like the same basic body shape with
That's
just
what I thought about.
this added.
Did you ever play Spore?
I was
It
gonna
was
say
supposed to be
exactly that. No
the-
Man's Sky is just Spore again.
It was
and,
supposed to be.
People allowed themselves to believe that it was
I
going
was
to be
so
this thing that
excited
there
about
was no
Spore,
way it
and
was gonna be, and
Spore
then it
was just
became,
the
and
same
then what it
thing
was
over and
was
over.
what it was.
Yeah, it was one of the things about No
You
Man's
got
Sky.
to build your own cities,
Right.
and it was the exact same city. And
Yeah, everyone was talking about the procedural generation, but then people were talking about the quest they're doing. Like, yeah, oh yeah, the one where you marry an alien. Yeah, I got that too.
Don't
And
worry
it's,
about that.
all the quests seem to go in the same order for everybody, no matter what. So yeah,
Spore was like so built up, and then after it came out,
Don't worry about it. Anything else that
it's like there's no follow up to it.
right.
Nobody follows it.
It's a pretty good character creator though. You
Yeah,
can make some
exactly.
real nonsense.
And that was
with Spore
about
character
it.
creator.
Yeah, I know.
But
And they
yeah,
have the one where you can create your own missions, and that was alright.
Great.
alright, so I think we can start getting ready for this competition
Star
stuff.
Fox was. I'm pretty
There's just
sure
a couple
Star
of,
Fox
like,
was 80 when
tech
it came
stuff.
out.
Yeah,
Admin
all the
stuff.
FX chip stuff
Got
was
that
pretty
on
Sunday's
expensive.
our last day.
Raspberry Pi.
There's only a few things that we need to get done for the admin work.
And we actually do have. It's not plugged in. We did have a Star
what do you
Star
mean?
Fox cartridge plugged in.
Just started up.
What would you do
order-wise?
if you woke up in a beautiful
All
field
of
in
you.
Hyrule?
Do you want to make it ran? Because there's 6 games. Before, so we're just gonna do we'll just do a
I was
dice
a
roll to
beautiful
find out what's
field in
gonna be the order.
Hyrule.
I approve of
So
this.
you have to imagine there's
Cut some
probably.
bushes.
Alright,
and
folks.
Yeah.
How many
Right.
Cut some
people on
bushes.
each team do we have?
I
here?
would very quick start cutting down bushes for rupees because I'm probably gonna need to buy a boomerang.
There's 3 of us.
Yeah, we need more. And there's a lot of green folk here. Are you on a team?
I'm on orange.
Also, good.
Oh.
Also, I'm Craig, by the way.
Ed?
So let's do this thing. Let's give you an orange bandana. We're gonna
Okay.
sort of start this competition thing. I need to remember a lot of things all at once because I'd like put together all this competition stuff and then proceeded to forget about it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm about to break Harley's like computers on stream rule because I'm putting my MacBook over here so I can remember what on
I
earth
didn't
I
even
wrote.
put on a bandana. So I just put it on there now.
I'm guessing it's a good card.
I don't think I can get away
Nice.
with that.
I
I'm
don't
going to go
know
get some
cards
coffee
that
and
well.
then-
I can just
yeah.
tell you it's a very pretty
Yeah.
card.
Maybe not add that. There's
I
not
know
add
the
that.
good
I'm
cards,
doing it
they
anyways.
usually do that anyway.
All right then. So let's move this bandana. So the competition is going to take an interesting structure. Anybody who is like interested in taking part in it should probably come in here from the kitchen, and it would be awesome if you did, because we need people. Where is it?
I think this is it.
Actually, before we start, I'm gonna
Yeah, go.
check it.
Come on. Ted.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, what we have available for you to choose from,
Oh, okay.
we have a Zelda Wind Waker puzzle, which is
Number 2 or the?
it's number 1. So this
Number
one
one.
here.
Okay.
You can also pick from the TARDIS, Perler B TARDIS if you're a Doctor Who fan. Slow box. We've got a Mega Man speaker, Mega Man helmet speaker.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Well, if we count me and Randy, because we're going to be playing too.
And then you could pick
I'm short
from,
people. No, Adam's here, right? So we got 3 on my team. Wait, yeah, 3 on my team, 3 on yours. We're good.
one of these 2 dice packs.
We
There's
got
a set
4.
of dice in them.
3 to 4.
Or Last of Us figures if you're a fan. Or if you're not. What else was there? Plants vs. Zombies lunchbox.
All right.
Plant first.
Plants vs. Zombies.
That's humorous.
Hang on, love.
That's all good.
Hang on. If you're Overwatch fan, Mercy Perler Bead art, which I'm gonna put these in frames.
Did you guys make those?
Or
Those are bigger than I thought they
yeah,
were.
our Dave made these, and
Oh, that was great.
Widowmaker, I think is her name.
Go over there.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, you need
there's a
to
seat over here.
Hey,
Oh, good. Credits. I can pass.
I need another. I need to make a note or something. Sure. So I can.
Couple
because the game
Overwatch
selection
magnets.
also
Okay.
Scorpion wearing blue or Sub-Zero
there's
wearing
also
yellow?
a.
Always Scorpion.
Craig has given away a Metroid T-shirt.
It's actually this one.
That T-shirt right there.
Plus and this band also has a Metroid album that goes with it. It's all in a little package
Is
deal.
it literally the one you're wearing?
Yeah, no, it's not literally this one, but I'll be ordering you one of your own if
And
it'll.
there's a Mega Man 2 one,
It's
right?
this one.
Yeah, it's not. It's this. It's
You gotta
looks
take
like
it off
this.
and give it to him.
It looks like this.
I think that's everything.
All right, I'm doing a lot of things at once.
A lot of the stuff is already taken, so.
No, I'm gonna go for the Wind Waker puzzle.
Yeah. Awesome.
Would you
I thought
rather
somebody
be
else took
Scorpion
that.
wearing
No,
blue or
there's a second
Sub-Zero
one.
wearing yellow?
Always Scorpion.
I like
Sub-Zero's
the yellow.
Sub-Zero's red.
Sub-Zero has like pop
Can you
appeal.
ask-
Scorpion was the better
Hold
fighter.
on, I'm just
Yeah.
updating one thing real quick.
I
Tell
thought
that to the
Sub-Zero
fact
was
that
good.
Craig.
I think they
what
each.
do
I actually
you-
think if you go through it, each of them
You
has
have
killed
enough
the
people
other
on
in the
your-
storyline at some point because
Craig,
that story's
Do
a
we have
mess.
enough people on our team?
We'll
I
try.
go with yellow.
Yellow.
Alright, hold on.
Would you rather be Scorpion wearing blue or Sub-Zero wearing yellow?
So what do
I
you
feel like it would be yeah, I feel like Sub-Zero wearing yellow would actually be kind of weird though because that ice theme, like that'd be a real fashion gap.
Alex?
Yeah, because I'm thinking he doesn't actually wear yellow, right?
No.
So it would be
They,
just
if
him
they
wearing
color
yellow.
swapped, it would be really weird for both of them.
I guess that's the whole point. I was lost.
Yeah.
Choose